All right. So you can ask questions, and it's in the chat right here. My name's Kyle, otherwise known as Glass Ape. I'm going to be going over how to um, set up MetaMask, how to navigate the Opensea, how to connect your wallet to the website /Opensea, how to buy NFT off of Opensea, and how to sell it. And then we'll talk about Rarity tools, which is a factor in NFTs. And then we will be talking about like Twitter and how to find other new positive communities. So I am sharing my screen. So we'll be going over these topics now. If you want to, please write some of this information down. I'm just going to be going through all the topics real fast, and then I'm going to cut it off because the video is recording. So, and then we'll create a frequently asked questions, and we'll be able to answer that later on today or tomorrow and clarify everything. But I'm going to go through step by step how to. So, let's see here. First and foremost, if you don't have a MetaMask, you need to go to metamask.io, and then you would go to download, and then you would choose if you need to have Google Chrome up installed, and then you would just use Chrome. Then you install it. It would probably comes up to it'll come up to your extensions, and then so for right here it says remove, but for you guys it will say download. So then you can just download to it. Once you go there, it will come up to your extensions, and so I have different wallets or whatever, and so you would come here to your MetaMask, and it's going to make you go through the process of how to create a new account. So it'll say create an account like this, and I have multiple accounts I'm going to be going through or whatever. Once you go through the process, it's going to ask you for a 12 seed phrase. And that is something you need to keep in your safe for good. And that is basically the only way for you to get access to your account. If you by chance lose it or something happens, you want to get able to go back in your account. So this is step one. If you don't know, this is how you get your external wallet. This is a decentralized wallet. And so pretty much you can go to certain, like right here, for example, is all the networks. And so we will be using the Ethereum network, but you can also do a bunch of different networks as well. So that's kind of the first topic. You can get MetaMask. Once you get that downloaded, you can either buy, send, swap, and it'll look something like this. This is your wallet address, and your wallet address is what you can send to people to either get paid or send NFTs or whatever you wish to do. But you can simply click that, and now it's copied, and I can copy and paste that to somebody, and that's how people will understand that you're being sent something. So everything is used on Ether, so it's Etherscan, and this is pretty much for you can see any receipt ever. So like if you were to go, for example, just type in my wallet. I don't think there's any transactions here. So yeah, so I haven't done any transaction on this wallet, so you wouldn't be able to see anything. But when people do have transactions, it'll show up here. And so that is one way to navigate and to always check is Etherscan if your transaction has gone through. Okay, so how to get money on your account. So either I know there's a process where you can do it on MetaMask, where you can, buy directly on MetaMask. You can buy on Cash App. I'm pretty sure I don't know if I can get here from here, but Cash App is a really good way of you can buy Bitcoin and then, transfer it over to a different platform and then make it into Ethereum. Or another way would be to go to, get into Coinbase, have a Coinbase account, and you can buy Ethereum there, and then transfer it to your MetaMask to get money. And then that goes for everything. You can go to crypto.com. Crypto.com is also another platform you can use to get Ethereum onto your account. Matt Damon. So once you can get the Ethereum onto your account, it would show up. It's going to show up here. This one technically has 0, but your money will show up here. So that is kind of step one of how to get a MetaMask set up. So now you'll need a MetaMask in order to pretty much go on to Opensea, right? So as you can see, this is Opensea. This is like the biggest NFT marketplace, and so this is where primarily sales go through. It's been about $11 billion, I believe, has been gone through this year. And so as you kind of just scan it, and it tells you the top 7 collections. It gives you the amount and however many is doing good or whatever, and then has a all category section here, and it just shows you what's popular or whatever. So we can go through some and talk about some stuff and figure out to show you guys how to trade and navigate through this. So there's multiple things that need to be talked about here. Well, it looks like I'm already signed in, so maybe I can log out. Let's see if I can. So it's gonna say, can you go up to here and go to profile, connect your wallet. MetaMask is the most popular. It looks like you can do other ones. This one actually goes to my main account, which I have a bunch on here, but I guess it doesn't matter. But these are some of the ones I own, my NFTs or whatever. So you connect into here, and then for example, you would want to go to, say, I like the Lazy Lions a bunch. I own the Lazy Lions, and so I like them. They're a good community, strong. So I guess you can search. What I just did right here. You can search the collection here, and ours is, we have a placeholder there yet, so you won't be able to see ours yet. But we have ours. So if you go here, Lazy Lion, you have how many items are in the collection. So 10,100. Ours is 5,555. The owners are about half. So like it basically means that most owners own a 2, it looks like. And then the floor price is 1.1 Ethereum, which is about like 4,500 right now. And then 19,000 Ethereum has been bought and sold through this. So, and if you do that math, it'd be like 19,400 times 4,100 current ETH prices. So this NFT collection has done $80 million in sales. So pretty crazy. So basically, this is your first interaction of the NFT stuff, and this pretty much just goes from top, the cheapest one you can get. These usually, and the wrapped ETH means that it's a bid. So you see how it says top bid. So these ones are auctions, and so it has probably a certain period amount of time, so a day, 6 days. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but it has a period of time where you can bid, and it's the highest bidder gets sold. So a floor price indicates that it is the cheapest of the collection so far, or at least someone's listing it at that price. So if you go down here, it says 1.1, 1.1, 1.15, 1.18, and it's called a floor price, and this can increase over time depending how good your community is, and it goes into a lot of different factors. But so we want to buy one, so we can click on one, and then immediately comes up with buy now. Say if this is something that you would want, you can come down here and you can look at pretty much what has been happening with it. So it was minted 4 months ago. It sold for 3 Ethereum 2 months ago. And then this guy that bought it for 3 Ethereum actually ended up selling it for 1 Ethereum 2 days ago. So he lost about $8,000. But this person bought it for 1 Ethereum 2 days ago. But it looks like he's trying to sell it for a 0.1%, which is kind of dumb. But 0.1 Ethereum profit, so about $400 profit. So in this case, I mean, you could be buying it or whatever you want to do with it. So you over here is your properties, tells you your background, all the different traits of it. And the percents here don't look too astonishing. This is kind of a common, this is a commoner. And these are all judged by the amount of times that it's happening. So if this, say for example, this shirt, let's see here, this shirt, the Ethereum shirt shows up 5% of the time. So this has a smaller chance of happening than, let's say, the earrings that he has no earrings, or the khakis that he's wearing, the background's khaki. So it's all about the percent of chance happening in a mathematical equation. So the amount of times that the NFT is used, or that trait is used, and it adds up, and then it gives the rarity aspect of it. So, and we'll go into that further in a second. But so if you were going to, look at this, it says, 350 views, 18 people like it. You can see, like share it. You can do all this other, whatever, like tabs. But if you're going to buy it, you would, go here, you click buy now. I don't have enough money, so it's not going to let me do it on this account. But you'd have to have the significant amount plus gas, and then you would do confirm checkout, and and then you can purchase it. However, I'll show you that how to further that in a second, I guess. But I guess I led into this, and so it'd be similarly to the same exact thing. If I'm going to go to my collection and I want to sell one of these ones, say I wanted to sell like one of my orcs, so it would just has that sell button there, sell, and then you can do the price that you want. Say if I want to set this for like, you know, 0.5 Ethereum. Um, you can either do a fixed price, timed auction, however much your period you want. But in this case, the OpenSea takes 2.5%, and then the creator takes 7.5%. So you're losing 10% right here. And so if you did 0.5, you would lose 0.05. So you end up with 0.45 actually. But it happens for every single NFT collection. This one's typically a little higher. This one's 7.5. Most times they're 5, and ours will be 5. But so it leads to the next thing. So, for example, I'll go back to the Lazy Lions because I like them. Uh, for example, what we're talking about rarity now. So each one of these have a different rarity, and that makes them more popular or not as popular. So you go to rarity tools. This is the area where you can search for different, new upcoming NFTs, and then you can also look up how to see which ones are more rare. So you can go to Lazy Lions. So we come here, and it tells you that the price floor is 1.15, and then it gives you the rarest ones first, and then it categorizes it or whatever. So what you can do is, I know for a fact that this crown is worth a lot, this blue crown or whatever. So you can come here, you can click on any one that you want, or you can type in your trait one, and it'll tell you what your pretty much item is worth, and each item is worth different pricing. And so the whole idea of NFTs is to try and get a particular trait that is not, or that is sought out after. So if you look at it, the dagger earring, this is kind of a bad example because this one's a rare one, but I guess I will go to a middle one. Even if it's like, can I get page like 12? No. Get something kind of in the middle. Damn, this is slow. Oh, of course, I just reset it. 13. All right, cool. I'll do this one. Actually, we'll do the blue crown one. So we just talked about the blue crown. So in this example, he has, the lab coat, the earring, the hat. So if you look at the party hat is technically worth 2.1 Ethereum, whereas the earring right here is worth 1.4 489. So like because of this earring, it's worth that much, or that this whole thing is worth this much. And the idea is you want to have your best trait out here. So for the best example, this is the best trait that this guy has for what's the most expensive. And so technically you could sell this at that or higher, because this is kind of a rare one. It's 581, but the floor price, it goes back to the floor price. And so you can click this and it now brings up all the ones that had the party hats, right? And so the 2.1 ETH is going to be the cheapest one. So like if we go to page 3, the 3,500th one, well, I guess someone listed it somewhere else, whatever. But um, maybe that second page. I don't really know where it's at on here, but I have to look real fast. But pretty much, it's the lowest price. There it is. This guy's selling the cheapest one right now, actually. So a lot of these are delisted, as you can see. There's no pricing, and they think that probably was going to be worth more. But this guy is the cheapest one at that price. But the rarity is actually, it's not too bad. Actually, it's 2,000, but since it has that crown, it's worth a lot more. And so every single trait will have that, and you can check by this tools, and it pretty much goes through. We'll do body type. It gives you the numbers of how many of it chances of it happening. So like right here, a scratched up one is only 184. So this price floor is going to be worth more. So like the cheapest one is 1.79, whereas like if we were go to something like just say tan, it's 1.39. 389. So it's cheaper, which because it makes sense because there's less of the other one. And so every single thing will have this, and that's what we will go. Ours will be eventually ran through this during the first week, and then we'll be able to determine which ones are actually rare. But they're all going to be rare for ours because it's all the art based. But typically in the NFT community, you want to look at these rare traits. So that is kind of what the basics of Rarity is, and you'll want to definitely keep an eye out for it, because you can sell ones for more rare, for by getting lucky on mint. And so that's kind of the idea of having a mint, is because you get a random one in the collection. We can't even give you the right one, and you have a chance to get one of the rare ones. And so for example, if we go to the mutant apes, the cheapest one is 6.5 ETH, which is about like 25 grand or so. Yeah. Um, and so, for example, this one, number one, Rarity, you can go and see here, and a lot of transfers. But this guy minted it 3 months ago, and then the same day sold it for 335 ETH, which was, that's like 1.2 million right now. So, pretty insane. This guy got lucky because he minted it, and so this guy made $1 million+ off of this one alone, because he got lucky and minted the best one in the collection. So like the idea is to try and get to mint and try and get top 100. You're going to be easily making a bunch of money, for sought out things. And if you get one of the rare ones on ours, you probably end up making a good amount of money if you decide to sell it, or it can be worth more over time. And that's why people pay more for more rare traits. But yeah, so then you can come here and you can look for like upcoming ones here. Ours should be on here soon. I've been trying to talk to them or whatever, but it takes forever, kind of. So, but you can look for a lot of these on here. But there's a lot of them are not going to be good ones, and do your own research before buying anything that you decide to choose money wise. And so I mean, Twitter's also a good way. Actually, I need to go on this one, huh? Twitter is a good way of following people. You can easily find. I feel like Twitter is the best place for NFTs, and so you can come on here and follow some right people, and you can figure out who's the next big up and coming one who's talking about it. For example, you can find people that have good following, and um, you can join their lives and things like that. And so, like, say for example, right here, like, start listening. This he's live right now, and you can join lives and hear about other projects and hear about, right here, just joining us would be yada yada yada. And this is the kind of the better way of learning, like, the ins and out of NFT spaces. Gotta go into spaces and gotta figure out what's the new and whatever. So there is kind of the basics on how to do NFTs. You can any questions you can feel free to answer or ask them in the chat. We're gonna write down all of the questions and we'll compile them and can do a frequently asked questions. And we'll probably be going over this again, or I'm gonna post it up so you can watch it over and over if you need to. And I'm always here to ask for questions. But so that is pretty much the premise of what how to get a MetaMask, then to go to OpenSea and navigate a little bit. And then from there, if and I can go expand on that, I guess. But the rarities are kind of important as well. I mean, I think ours will be a little bit different because uh, ours are a lot more artistic than I think others. But for example, this one's been kind of blowing up lately. It's got 7,000 Ethereum ran through already, but one Ethereum price. But you can go to this page, you can click on it, and it's the activity page, and you can find how many sales are coming in, and you can watch people, so you can watch it actively. Like this one sold 8 minutes ago, 11, 11, 21. So you can watch everyone that's selling and whatever. You can watch the market. And then for ours, you'll basically go to our website and this will eventually say mint, and then you'll be able to mint, and you'll have your Ethereum on the wallet. And then basically what you do is we'll have a mint button, but we can go here first. This is the minting dApp. So this is what it's going to look like when you are able to mint on 12/14. We'll give you like 2 days to mint out, but you'll be able to come here. It says public mint right now, but it's going to say whitelist mint. And so you will be able to connect your wallet like here, like so, and click connect. It's going to ask you which wallet to connect with. And then you can purchase your Galactic game member. You may purchase up to 5 at a time. Number of NFT is 5. So I can mint 5 on mine. So I'm going to do 5. And then you can't obviously do it now because we're not letting you, but you'll be able to have a mint button right here, and it'll come up with the MetaMask transaction, and you'll be able to do the sale. And this is something that I'll post a video of in the next couple of days of just how to mint, but I wanted to give an overall view first. And so I will make a separate video that we'll upload, and I'll connect it, we'll mint it, and we'll show everybody how to mint it. And then as soon as you mint it, you'll get a placeholder in your OpenSea account, so you can immediately go back to your OpenSea account profile, and there'll be a placeholder there. And let me see. I might be able to pull it up real fast. I mean, I guess you'll just wait, but you'll see a placeholder there, and then on the next day after public mint, you'll get it'll reveal for you, and that's pretty much the time where you'll be able to see what your NFT looks like, and it's going to take a day or two afterwards. Well, we're doing it on Friday, so it depends on when I guess mint. But all right, let's see here. Maybe pretty much covered what I wanted to, and I wanted to spend about 30 minutes, so it's 26 minutes, pretty good. I hit everything I basically wanted to hit. I'm going to make another like video, like I said, just to connect the website and interact with the dApp, but I just want to have a basic overview. And if you have any questions, hopefully you wrote it out in chat room. If not, you can head over to Discord, and we'll compile some questions that you guys may have, and we can put them, out there and answer them and help you guys if you need help. But I know it's a lot, but we're here to help, and this is something that everybody has to go through. So it's not like you're outcasted and whole NFT community is pretty cool about it because everybody has to get help. And so hopefully this was helpful, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Let's see here. I will remove that so I don't have to stare into whatever. Maybe, yeah, so I'm looking at this real fast. What's up with all the NFTs? Well, Board 8 Yacht Club is one of the predominant ones, and so they'll be. It's very played out. So that's why I think ours is going to stand out, is because ours looks a lot different. And yeah, so anybody that has wallet questions, you can take to support. I know I need to go through them still, and there's still a list. I need to go on Twitter. Bear with me. I've been doing a bunch of stuff, and I know you're there, so I'll take and count it for everything. And yeah, appreciate you guys coming. This will be on our Twitch, and so you guys can re-watch this, and then we'll answer any questions. And then on Sunday, in a couple of days, we're doing a live AMA, and so I'll be talking about the processes of what we're doing moving forward. And then on Monday, we'll go ahead and have like a virtual AMA with the team, and then we'll have some stuff with Chris and have him involved. He's been away at Art Basel, and so he's going to be heading back here shortly. So, all right, I'm going to head out. You can see back in the Discord, and hope to see you guys in a couple of days. Thanks for coming.